Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday morning. I hope everybody changed their clocks and we're all on the right time. I would like to personally thank everybody who has read my book and has left a review for me on Amazon or Goodreads. Folks, if you would so kindly, okay, if you have already read my book and have not left a review, please kindly do so for me. I appreciate that. Now, today I'm going to give you another reading. All right? It's called Kiting. It's chapter 20 in my book. I went back to San Francisco every so often, and usually we meet Rosemary for lunch or dinner. She was working for a lawyer in the First Interstate Bank building. On one of those occasions, we got together for lunch in the restaurant of the building on the first floor. As we were eating, one of Rosemary's girlfriends stopped by our table. She worked in the new account section of the bank at Wells Fargo. After the girls left to go back to work, I came up with an idea. I went back into the bank and I asked to see the girl I just met. I told her I wanted to open an account, but I left my ID at home. Rosemary had introduced me to her as Ori, but didn't give my last name. So I proceeded to open an account under the name of Ori Pado, P-A-D-O. When I got back to Los Angeles, I used the new account to help my friend Peter Razor with his check kiting operation. Check kiting is a form of fraud that back then used the time it took banks to clear checks to pull off the scam. It worked in this way. The kiter wrote a check from an account with insufficient funds at one bank and deposited it into another. Before the check cleared, he deposited another rubber check from the second bank into the first account to cover the first check. The process was repeated over and over so that it always appeared the checks were covered, but there was actually no money in either of the accounts. It was called playing the float, and for the kiter, it amounted to an interest-free loan. Eventually, Peter, we got this up to one of the highest check kiting situations in Los Angeles. Over $12 million. Folks, you have no idea what Monday through Friday was like for Peter and I. We were on the move every day. But on Friday, we ended up closing the bank out at Vermont Bank on Wilshire in Vermont. And our friend Corey, who was the accounts manager, at that time we were settled. We had the whole weekend, and we would kite another check for $90,000 or $100,000, and we would all go to Las Vegas. Folks, please purchase this book. It's available on my website, theaccidentalgangster.com. It's available on Amazon, and both Kindle and hardcover copy book. Like I said, folks, this book here is a limited edition copy. If you want a hard copy book, by all means, purchase it now because it will not be available that much longer. Yes, the softcover book is following, and it's going to the printer shortly. Thank you, folks. God bless you all.